So the older I get, the more I really don't care about very many things other than my peace. And I think that that's pretty typical. You don't realize when you're young and you're just trying to figure out who you are and living life according to, I guess, what the world would say brings you peace, like having the things and the people and all that. I realized in the last 2 months, just since I got myself my own apartment and have actually really been living on my own for the first time ever. I mean, I've been married and had kids since I was 20 years old, and so I've never really had that opportunity to have my own space and hear my own thoughts. And so living in my own place, and I've really come to realize that my peace is so important, but I always thought, I had to look for the peace and I had to work hard for the peace, but really the peace is already within me. And I honestly can say that I think the only time before this past 2 months that I experienced true peace was when I was in heaven for 4 minutes at age 13. That was my slice of heaven and my peace that I knew deep in my soul. I didn't know how to attain that peace here on earth all these years because I just wanted to go back to heaven. And I don't know why this is making me cry, but I've wasted a lot of years trying to find the peace, and I've fought hard for peace, and the truth is that I didn't need to fight. It was already there. And so in Isaiah 9:6 says, "His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace." That's who God is. That's who Jesus is. God sent Jesus for our peace, and he knew the struggles that were going to come. He knew the things that were going to be super hard for us, and the enemy knew exactly how to get to me when it came to my peace. He knew that the only peace that I experienced was the peace in heaven. So what did he do? He tried to convince me that I needed to go back there prematurely. And he did that so many times, and I've never been like suicidal where I'm going to take my own life, but there's been times when I've just begged God, please just take me home. I don't want to be on this earth. I want to be home with you. But the reality is we have the ability to have heaven here on earth. And so we just have to look within ourselves and find that peace and understand that nobody is going to bring us the peace. Not one person, not one item, not one fancy, shiny car, not one, nothing, no diamond rings. None of that's going to bring us peace. Our peace has to come first through Jesus Christ. And it says, the most peace, may glory be given to God in the highest heaven, and may peace be given to those he is pleased with on earth. Luke 2:14. He says it right there. It says, we praise him, we glorify him, we seek him, and we're gonna have peace. We're promised that peace. And so if you're in relationships where you're fighting because you think that's get you peace, step back and look at the reality of you're fighting a battle that has already been fought. And if there's people around you that don't bring you peace, then those people need to be removed. They need to be removed from your life, because I've learned now that, I'm okay with being alone. Like literally alone, meaning not having anybody around me, as long as I have peace. If you don't want to add to my peace, if you want to take away from my peace, you have no purpose in my life anymore. And that's not because I'm a bitter, Christian woman, or, I'm not bitter. I know my worth. I know that my peace comes within, and I am the only one that has the ability to say, no, you do not bring me peace. And until you do, we cannot have this relationship. And whether that be with a spouse, a friend, a family member, even a child, that's there comes a time when you have to choose yourself, and then the rest will follow. But I just wanted to encourage anybody who's really been finding it hard to find peace right now, especially in this chaotic world. It's not easy, but it's way more simplified if we just know that Jesus died on the cross and shed his blood to bring us peace.